Aquarius, welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I am here to do you guys a pink light special reading. This is something new that I'm trying out, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, this reading is for anyone who has Aquarius as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that this is a very general reading. Obviously, it will not apply to every single Aquarius, and that the cards deal with energy, okay? Energy, meaning that it does not always have to be you. It's not always about you. Sometimes some people are coming in giving you this vibe or working through these energies, or it may be someone in your home or space that is working through this, okay? So just keep that in mind. So Aquarius, you guys got a very spiritual reading. You're like my fourth reading, I believe, and you guys have the most spiritual reading. Your soul lesson right now is acceptance. And it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That's funny because they say that in AA. So some of you guys could be recovering, addicts or whatever the case may be. But also this is about, there's just some things that are not going to always work out the way we thought it should be, or how we thought it was going to be. And it's more so about just not being attached to an outcome or having any expectation, which is very hard for us to do as human beings, because it's natural for us to expect to reciprocate what we put out. But the reality is that's not always the case. And so it's just more so about like being okay with that, being okay with however something turns out. Okay. And I also am getting more so about self-acceptance. Okay. There may be things that you may not like about yourself, as far as like your figure or how you look, or the fact that you're awkward, or the fact that your forehead may be big, or whatever, this talk that we give ourselves when we compare ourselves to what beauty is supposed to be. We can have a hard time accepting our flaws and accepting the parts that other people may not consider to be beautiful. It's more so about like taking the attachment off of, like, again, the standard, the outcome, the expectation, and just accepting yourself as a whole being, the good, the bad, the ugly, accepting it all. So you guys could definitely be going through an energy of self-acceptance right now. I also feel like Aquarius, a lot of you guys, for one, need to start making a plan, or just like getting things in order. So getting organized, okay, that's a good way to bring in abundance. So if there's clothes that you need to get rid of, or if you need to get your bills situated, or paperwork in order, or get a budget going, whatever the case may be, it's time to get things in order. And for a lot of you guys, I'm feeling like your pen game is about to be crazy. So I don't know if you're, you want to write a book, or if you're a rapper or a poet or whatever the case may be. I just feel like if you were to write right now, the stuff that you are going to write is like fire, okay? Like, it's very, very dope. So a lot of you guys could be future authors, future poets, future speakers, anything that involves pen and paper, okay? I'm also feeling like, because you have a very spiritual reading, Aquarius, your dreams may be very, very vivid right now. So you may be having a lot of spiritual experiences. So it may be the type of experiences that if someone is not with you and to co-sign and witness what you witness, they're gonna think you crazy. So, I kind of feel like you may need to get a dream journal right now and kind of document the things that's being revealed to you through spirit. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a spiritual awakening right now. So you may be seeing, what they say, seeing beneath the veil or through the veil right now. Like, you can see things that everyone does not have access to see. For those of you who are practitioners, your gifts, your power is like increasing. Okay. So you guys are on a whole new spiritual journey, whether you know it or not. And you're supposed to be. I think you're on a very specific path, Aquarius. I feel like you serve a spiritual purpose. The path that you're on serves a spiritual purpose. Whatever you're writing serves a spiritual purpose. You have a lot of support around you in the spiritual realm. You are protected. I always say, when people get the combination that I'm looking at, people who have spiritual purposes or higher callings on their lives, they are covered. Okay, it doesn't matter how many people try to come against them, spiritual attacks. You can try to do, spell work, whatever you call yourself trying to do against this person. This person is covered, and they are covered until their mission is completed, until their purpose is fulfilled. So you guys definitely have support in the spiritual realm. You also have guides, okay, light beings around you. So you're not tripping when you see something shoot past your door. You're not tripping. That's probably an ancestor or your spirit guide. So you guys are definitely in a very spiritual time. You guys are definitely enlightened, and you may find yourself ending up doing something that, and I'm talking about career wise, that is surrounded around spiritual work or healing in some sort of way, whether that be a nurse, tarot reader, practitioner, pastor, spiritual mentor. I feel like that's the vibe that you guys are on. Okay, I feel like for those of you who are future authors, like you're gonna, like, I don't know how to say this in words. It's almost like your spirit, your ancestors, your guides, they are helping you channel this creative download, okay, if that makes any sense. I also feel like I see a dove, and so when I see a dove, that's like confirmation that there will be peace during a very like turbulent time, okay. Your reading is so spiritual. Aquarius, I'm getting overwhelmed here. I feel like Aquarius, some of you guys have been like outside, like on your porch, or you like to be in nature, or maybe you need to get some sun. If you haven't been doing this, there's something about you needing to get sun, or you needing to be connected to nature. I feel like a lot of you guys are very independent, self-made, happily single. A lot of people aren't happy to be single, but I feel like Aquarius is in that vibe where they are happily single. And if you're not single, you're just like really independent. So if you are with someone, it's because you truly want to be with them. It's not because you need them or any of that. You know what I mean? So I do feel like you guys are very much coming across as again, happily single, self-made. Everything that you have, you work hard for. I'm also getting something here about mice. So some of you guys may have a mouse or a rat or something like that as a pet, or a gerbil or something in that family. And some of you guys may have this as a pet by default, meaning that, this is not, they just in your house. Or you may have roaches or a rodent problem or something like that. Or field mice, especially if you live like in a country area. I feel like there's also something here. I got this for Sagittarius about the third generation. There's something about the third generation or 3 generation. So if you're a natural, okay, you might be the 3rd generation to have these gifts. Okay, you're not the first person who could dream things and it come true. You're not the first person who could see spirits and things like that. You're not the first. You're the 3rd generation. I feel like there is an opportunity to either do something you love, or there's a new opportunity in love, okay? And you may get this opportunity around your work situation, or maybe someone you work with. And this doesn't even have to be romantic. This could just be, you may meet somebody who is going to be working with you on a project, or maybe they're a part of your spiritual path as well. Maybe you guys share the same life path or the same purpose. But there's an offer of love that is here for you, Aquarius. I want to clarify this Ace of Cups for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I also feel like a lot of you guys may be clairaudient or clairvoyant. Okay, like you guys don't know how you know what you know, but you know. So yeah, you may be discovering that you may be clairaudient. And again, you're not the first person in your family or lineage that has this gift. You're the 3rd generation. Some of you guys who are practitioners, there's a need for you to make an offering. Maybe you know, or for those of you who follow a more earth-based religion, maybe you been just recently made an offering to either Yemiya or Oshun. I'm also getting there's a need for you to drink lots of water, Aquarius, right now, okay? I'm also feeling like a water sign, period, may be significant to you. What is this Ace of Cups for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Why is the Ace of Cups here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Wow, look at you showing up. So there's an offer of love coming to you here. I feel like this is supposed to be happening. Like I said, whoever this is that you're going to be working with or who's making this offer to you, this is somebody who serves the same purpose as you. So you're not the only one. They may also have gifts. They also may be a third generation, you know, person. There's something karmically supposed to be happening here. This person is going to restore balance in your life in some sort of way. There's also something here about the universal law of rhythm. So if you don't know what that is, please look it up. I only get a certain amount of time on Instagram TV, so I can't break everything down. So look up universal law of rhythm. But I feel like whoever is coming into your life, whoever this new person is or this new person you're going to be working with, they too have gifts. They too play a part of on your spiritual path. What is this? Okay. So you may be meeting your tribe or your person, quote unquote. Either way, balance is being restored back into your life somehow, some way. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon? Okay. We got two. We got the Four of Wands here, which speaks about the home, family. And we got the Five of Pentacles here. Wow. So a lot of you guys, somebody here, this doesn't have to be you, but there is somebody here who I'm definitely getting is either got evicted out of their home or they're going through something financially. Or somebody is feeling like you left them out there. I'm also getting here, Aquarius, a lot of you guys may be battling like with your mental health a little bit. Like, you know, maybe some days you feel really good and then some days it's like it's not so good. You're not feeling your best. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like you guys are definitely going, like a lot of you guys are going through the dark night of the soul right now. Again, you're going through a spiritual awakening, okay? So that is a part of the awakening. A lot of you guys could be like, maybe especially for those of you who are entrepreneurs, like maybe if you work from home or something like that, you could be struggling financially or maybe needing to like kind of like be mindful of your spending, right? Yeah, my left hand is itching, so maybe having to pay for something. Maybe you end up having to pay something unexpectedly. Maybe something goes wrong in the home, like I was speaking about, like for those of you who have mice, or maybe you end up having to come out the pocket to get that, you know, is something going on around your home. Maybe something unexpected that you have to take care of financially. Let's see. That was sidebar random. Let's see, Aquarius. What is your message from oh, you guys got two too. Ladybug, hey. So it says this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. You may even see a ladybug, okay? And you also got the blue hair one. It says make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Again, self-acceptance, okay? So you may have a different viewpoint. You may not see things the way other people see things. You may be on a whole different path than, you know, a path that may not be necessarily traditional, but that's okay. It's fine. Everybody is going to find God or find whatever they're looking for, how they find it. This is for you to stand up and say what you feel, and don't worry about who agrees or who gets it. It's not for everybody to get, okay? So I am definitely getting like a revolutionary type of energy here. And look at this. It says the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So for those of you who were going through the dark night of the soul, you could be getting ready to come up out of that. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. If I don't hear from you in the private sessions, please take care of yourself.